Hey everyone, and welcome to the third episode of Snowrunner. In the last episode, we got all of the upgrades on this map, all of the watchtowers, and all but one of the extra cars. We picked up the Scout 800 here, and we also gave it a paint job. So in this video, we're going to get the other vehicle that's stuck, and we're also going to do a couple of deliveries. So let's go ahead and take our fleet start. Let's see what time of day it is. Looks like it is 10:44 in the morning. Perfect. Put on our all-wheel drive, and we're going to pick up this vehicle right here. Not vehicle, but actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and do this. Let's bring this right here, attach it, pull up just a hair, there we go, and let's look at our contracts. It's going to be under the Husky Forwarding Farming Tools. A local farm by the name of Matthews and Son has contacted us to see if we can help them out with a shipment of tools for repairs. You should be able to find the shipment somewhere near the garage, and it's actually the one that we have with us. So let's go ahead and accept. We get 130 XP, 1,050 bucks. We could use the money. And if you want to, the next one we'll do is wet harvest. We already have the bricks there, and we can bring the metal beams with us. Which is on the trailer to our right. So let's see if we can get both of these. We'll have to winch the other one, or not close enough. That's okay. Kind of do a circle around. Found that it's kind of difficult for some reason to back up in this game. More so than I thought it would be. No, don't want to do damage to our truck. Not necessarily on for sure. Okay. Let's do this. Attach winch. And we'll attach it to that fella right there, which has the one load of metal. Because we need to get enough money to buy some parts for the fleet star here. It's looking a little bit worse for the wear, but it moves pretty good. We don't even have a high or a low settle on. Just going as it is. That's alright though. We could just use this right now as a delivery system, like since it's not weighed down by the saddle or any other thing, it can move pretty quickly just by carrying stuff. So we could pick up not only this cargo, but also any other trailers and stuff like that. Come on, dude. I love the Fleet Star. It's got the diff lock on. We could add a lot to it. It's a really good truck. And it's going to be our main workhorse, so we'll get used to it. Definitely more so than the GMC. The GMC is great on the highway, but most of Michigan is not highway. But regardless, it still has a side bed on it, and we're kind of limited on resources right now. So any bit can help us. Almost through the rough spot, and we should start taking off here. But anytime you can kill two birds with one stone by taking like multiple cargoes with you, do it, because you might not think it, but this game has a lot of quests and tasks to take care of. The birds circling. I don't know if you can see it. Sometimes the camera's a little wonky. So we got birds circling over there. I guess something had died or something. Alright, so we're almost to the farm here, Matthews and Sons. And as we had discussed, the Easter egg of the church being one of the co-creators of the company. If I'm not mistaken, one of the co-creators' first or last name is Matthew. I need to double check that because that seems really sketch, like info from your drunk uncle or something. Hey, did you hear one of the founders of the company might be named Matthew? I don't know his first or last name, so I'll figure that out. Anywho, I'm so glad we got all the watchtowers out of the way. It's not a pain, and I don't not enjoy doing it. It's just helps us get everything kind of in order for this map. So it's like the corn's growing on this nice autumn looking morning, mid-morning. I wonder if the seasons change in this game. I know that it's always snowing in Alaska, but for some reason I thought when I first started playing the game that the leaves were green, and eventually changed to brown. So I don't know, that would be I doubt that's going on. That could just be paranoia or something, but that would be one extra thing that they have added that is just amazing. That the seasons actually change. That would be epic. Alright, so I'm going to cut bait right here so that we can move a little bit faster. We've got this farming tools contract to take care of. We've been a little slower than I thought we would. That's okay. That is okay. We get some money here. Old Farmer Matthews was singing your praises just now. Good deed is never lost in this town. 130 XP, 1,050 bucks. We need all the money we can get. So let's go back to Husky Forwarding and look at Wet Harvest. A nearby farm was hit pretty bad by the flood. They could really use some basic construction materials to get themselves patched up. We don't want to end up with food shortages. We need 2 loads of brick, 1 load of metal beam, and 2 loads of wooden plank. Well, just so happens we have a couple of those things. Let's back up, get the metal. And I don't think we could load the brick because it's on a trailer for a scout vehicle. Might have to come back for that. And for the wood, I don't think, unless we go get that trailer that has the wood on it, that's an option. Because I need to get that anyway, so that we can sell it if we wanted to. So we could do that real quick and get these 2 out of the way. How much did this pay? $3,800 and 420 XP. That's pretty significant. I need to go ahead and accept that contract. Yeah, we could use that money big time. Big time. And you could get consumables here at the farm. Oh, what am I doing? I could just attach a trailer. There we go. Wasn't thinking. Almost there. We'll drop off these metal beams and then try to get the brick to connect. Detached trailer. Because even though we're in a truck, you have to have a scout vehicle to attach to this scout trailer. I'll show you what it says whenever you try to connect it. No suitable trailer to attach. So let's go ahead and winch on. And you would think you should be able to winch onto this and do it no problem. But I've had it to where it won't actually work. So looks like we got stuck pretty good. Let's go ahead and get out of this if we can. Not a whole lot to attach onto. We do have this log that we can attach to. There we go. Let's try it like this. Cargo management. Hey, we can. 2 loads of brick. Perfect. I like it when a plan comes together. So now, if we wanted to, get this one and the other one and sell them to make even more money. This might be the making money episode. Money, money, money. Okay. Let's see if we can attach this like so. That'll work. At least for right now. There. Change the camera angle out for us. And it starts to rain. That's okay though. So I'm wondering, should we go back right now or go get the other trailer? Now I'm thinking, let's go ahead and bring these back to see if we have enough to put either a sideboard trailer or a flatbed trailer on this Fleet Star. That way we can pick up 4 loads of wood, the 2 that were in the trailer and 2 in the back of our truck. Although we could do a saddle low, get 5 loads of wood and plus the 2 that are in the trailer. That would be amazing actually. So we might do that. People forget it. People are resting on the low saddle, but it is the way to go in a lot of cases. Especially if you're trying to get things in bulk. Put that saddle low on there and get one of the trailers that has like 5 loading spots. That would be epic. So I'm trying to remember what else has wood, but there's a couple of tasks for sure that we could use it on. Almost through the thick stuff. There we go. So trying to pull that Chevy Kodiak out of the mud and that lake is, I don't know why, it's always giving me trouble. The best solution I've found is to fuel it up, fix it up, and then pull it. That way, when you're running low on gas, you can just cut bait and drive it the rest of the way. Or if you get it to a certain point, you can start using it in that area. We could do that, or we could just go ahead and sell the maintenance trailer and just drag the other one out. Choices. Of course, to do that, I feel like we would want a better engine on the Fleet Star, but we did upgrade our engine in the last episode. So, we can go ahead and put it on auto, drive a little faster. Yeah, I'm thinking about selling the maintenance trailer. At least for right now, because we could use the money more than the maintenance trailer. Just a thought. Oh, driving a little crazy. And the scout trailer went everywhere. Okay. So anytime that you're at a trailer store and it's highlighted in white, that means you can sell it. So we got $3,800 for doing that. Let's go ahead and attach the maintenance trailer. Go ahead and sell it. The bill, and we can get $6,400 from it. Not bad at all. So we're gonna take Fleet Star, put it back in the garage just for a second, and get a scout vehicle out to sell this trailer. Make even more money. So once we put the Fleet Star in, I might actually put the frame add-on of a low saddle. This part is only suitable for the current truck. Okay. I got any of these that say free. I just went ahead and got them already. So let's go ahead and do saddle low. Is there anything else we can upgrade that we want to? Snorkel, we're going to need that pretty soon, since this is our main vehicle that we're going to pull the Chevy Kodiak out. So let's go ahead and get that at $1,700, but it's well worth it. What else? That all looks good. The suspension, balanced gearbox, got the upgraded engine. Alright, that looks good. What about this fella? Could we get an upgraded engine for it? Yes, we can. At $7,500. So let's go ahead and do that. What else? That looks good. I can get the Snorkel for it, $800. We needed all that money for sure. And let's go ahead and get the one that says free next to it, just in case. We need a loading crane at some point, but we don't need it right now. Alright, that looks good. Snowrunner for this one is one that we need, but since this is our main work vehicle, let's see what we can upgrade on it first. So I guess our driver rank is still level 3. We really need to save up for the autonomous scout for this truck. And the Snorkel. But let's leave the garage and sell that trailer real quick and see if we have enough for a larger trailer for the Fleet Star, since we put the saddle low on it. If not, that's okay. Alright. Should get like 3,000? Yeah, $3,400 from it. Perfect. Let's bring this back and we'll get in the Fleet Star, but before doing that, we'll call it a night since it's the end of the work day. And let's look at our player profile. Alright, so we're level 3. We've got 160 out of 1,200 for this level. 6,050 bucks. 4 out of the 8 vehicles in Michigan, 8 out of the 26 watchtowers, 7 of the 21 upgrades, 6 of 81 missions. Okay. Not bad, not bad. So let's fast forward time to morning. Let them sleep for the day, or for the night. Good old orange Fleet Star. It's looking really sharp. And we actually don't even have to buy a trailer. Just thought of this. Because there's plenty that we could pick up. But it's good that we got the saddle low on there and upgraded a couple of things. That's good. And once we get level 4, we can upgrade the tires on some of the scout vehicles. I know I'm driving like a wild man out there. It's just nice not having to drag the scout trailer. It's really slowing us down. I usually like to move my wheels back and forth to get better traction at times. So that's why you see me kind of driving like this a whole lot. Kind of like the same concept of a NASCAR driver, cleaning off his or her wheels. If that makes sense. Alright, we got that. Need 2 load of wood. I'll get a mega payday on that. Also have this trailer. That we can pick up. I'm gonna go ahead and move it to the road and get the XP for finding it. That way we don't forget about it, and we can sell it on our way back. Plus, it's good to just have fuel, a fuel tank every so often, like around the map, especially on this side of the map. Because there's only 2 fuel stations, and it's not the easiest to get to either of them once you're at the factory and even the warehouse. Considering how much mud and stuff there is, you can get stuck in it. For this one, I like to use the winch to pull it closer to me instead of getting down into the thick of all that stuff. Because it's easy to get stuck with this trailer. It's something I've learned, especially when playing with the GMC, trying to get this out of the trench here. Oh, it's telling us about recovery. No, we don't need recovery. We're good. Alright, let's back up. New trailer discovered. Ramped flatbed. It has 4 load of concrete. Use our winch to help pull us out, and the diff lock, something that really comes in handy. And sometimes I use the winch even if I don't necessarily need it, just to give me a little bit more push trying to get out of a situation. If you have that ability, why not use it, you know? So since we have 4 concrete, we're going to take this trailer to where the fallen power line is, which I don't think we found just yet. But it's over kind of where those arrows are. Alright, let's get off of low gear. Because if you get your diff lock on and low gear, when you're driving on the road, sometimes it damages your vehicle if you're not careful. So we'll move this to the fallen power line and then go get the trailer that has the 2 wood in it. Is there another trailer? Yeah, there is. There's another trailer that we could get in addition that has the service spare parts. There's a 3rd one too. Forgot about that one. So once we bring this to the fallen power line, we're going to go pick up a trailer that has one load of brick and one service packet with it, and take care of another robot. Ooh. Oh, don't have my diff lock on, like a dummy. Maybe that's why it's giving me so much trouble. There we go. I was talking and not paying attention. That's what happens. But one thing I wish we could do, and I talked about it a little bit in the last video, is being able to pave this road eventually. That would be my #1 wish, is if you could bring the materials to pave a section of the road. You could even do like gravel first, just to make it easier to travel around, or to be able to get something like a plow to clear out all of the rocks off the road and the limbs and stuff. I think that would be really cool. Good progress. And what I'll do is try to write the name of the missions in the YouTube video title, so that if you're trying to find a specific contract or task, you can look at that and have, skip to that certain video. Or you could just watch the whole thing, and you can choose between the commentary version that you're watching right now or the no commentary version, which is also on my channel. We'll take a right here. Since the garage is back that way and the gas is towards where we're going. Where we're going, we don't need roads. Anybody tell me what that's from? Think about doing a giveaway of Snowrunner and Fallout 3. So be thinking of some ideas of how we can have a contest or something. Alright, show task. Fallen power line. We can't get a darn thing done around here. The power lines are down, and all we get from the town are excuses. Well, what are you waiting for? Do something about it. Get $1,550 and 200 XP for completing this. It needs 2 loads of concrete block and 1 metal beam. So let's go ahead and accept that. We'll put the 2 concrete block loads, like so. Detach the trailer. So, do a U-turn. That way we can come back with the metal, but also get this trailer out of the way. I try to do a little bit each time that I'm in the area. That way you don't have to do the whole mission all at one time. Or a contract, that is. So we got those trailers we sold. Got this trailer. That's one thing that I recommend doing in every map, is to sell the trailers and get them cleared off of your map. It's just free money just sitting there. It's a nice bridge, if I say so myself. Did a good job on that. So we got the trailer that has the wood on it, and the one that has the service spare parts. A vehicle spare part. I think it's like 3 service spare parts, a vehicle spare part, maybe a load of brick on it that we can load on this, and then drag the one of the trailers with us. But for the other trailer, we can use that towards fixing the rock slide on this side of the island. Not island, but wherever the crap we are, Black River. So this sounds like a game plan. I'm gonna connect the long trailer. I guess I should be practicing taking right turns everywhere, but I don't know if that actually saves gas or not. I've always heard that. But truckers only take right turns so they can save gas or get better gas mileage or something. Can't be the only one that's heard that. Alright, so we got 3 vehicle spare parts, 3 service spare parts, 1 vehicle spare part, and 1 load of brick. It requires having a low saddle. There we go. So let's look at our contracts to see what needs what. So the rock slide here needs 1 spare part, service spare part. And the boatman's house needs 2 service spare parts. Anything else need brick? Okay, the roadblock on the other side needs 2, but it's closer to the warehouse. Drilling spare parts, wooden planks. I'm looking for anyone that needs brick. Okay, so that one needs brick. It needs to go to the factory. Okay, that works. Tell you what we're gonna do then. So we're gonna take this trailer and we're gonna take it up to the rock slide on this side of the map and to the boatman's house. But trust me, going to the boatman's house is a nightmare, especially when you have this trailer on, so I'm a little cautious about that. So we actually need, let's see, we could get rid of the vehicle spare part and reload. Never mind, I'm just thinking out loud. Just trying to think how we could best get everything that we need on this. Did we go ahead and accept this? I think we did. Yeah, we did. And it needs 1 spare part, service spare part, and 1 metal. In fact, I don't know if any of them need a vehicle spare part, so we can probably delete that. Try to avoid this mud if possible. Lack of soap. Going uphill, someone's in a diff lock. You can see straight ahead is the roadblock up there. Somehow service spare parts and metal beams are going to take care of it, so if it does it, that's cool. Okay, I think it was just 1, yeah, 1 service spare part. Perfect. And then let's remove the vehicle spare parts because we don't need that. And we're going to take the, well, if we're going to the boatman's house, we could just go ahead and get the wood. That way we won't have to go back to boatman's house because it's kind of a nightmare. It's a possibility. This is another task. I believe it's the drainage one. Yeah, drainage. It's time to drain the swamps. We installed some simple pumps out here in the 70s. They may be a bit old and rusty, but they should be functional. See if you can find them. $3,050, 180 XP, and you just literally find the pump and drive up next to it, and there's 3 of them. One there, and one there. That you drive up next to them, but you need a good vehicle that won't get stuck, so maybe a scout vehicle. Okay, so why don't we go ahead and bring these out here. Kind of hesitant because this boatman's area I've gotten stuck in and flipped the truck over a couple of times. So it's kind of like one of those nightmare places for me in this map. But it'll be alright. Good practice. The freaking boatman, you have to go, Riverside Repair, you have to go behind his house. That always kills me. I don't know why you have to go behind the house. And it's not like it's easy to get back there. It's kind of in its own little spot. Not even touching the road there. So then we'll only have these bricks on the back of this, but we could use the trailer. We're carrying metal and anything we need. Wood, metal, you name it. Which I think that's all you can get on this side of the map. Wood and metal. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I think that's right. There's a trailer store on the other side of the rock slide that you can take care of some stuff. So it should just be to the right up here. And seriously, I'm going to try to be as cautious as possible because I flipped my truck down here. Whew. Just talking about it makes me think I'm about to flip. I don't know why. Okay, here we go. Here goes nothing. Don't fit. Go. Okay. So far, it's good. So, you see in the back there, that's where we're going to deliver this. Back this way. I've just found it easier that you have to break down the fence there. Cargo management, we got 2 loads of service spare parts, like so, and then we'll only lack the load of wood. 2 loads of wood, actually. So as you can see, it's not going to be super easy getting out of here. That's okay though. Let's see how we can do this. And unfortunately, I'm going to have to knock over a couple of this stuff. Sorry, boatman. It's all good, I'm the boatman. I'm the boatman. Man, he's gonna have to get a whole new fence. Sorry, boatman. It's all good. It's the boatman. Come on, trailer. Work with me. It's wanting to not play ball. Sometimes you just gotta honk the horn and frustration and it fixes it. You may think I'm joking, and I am a little bit, but at the same time, honking your horn can do a lot of good. Helps frustration, get rid of the frustration, all sorts of stuff. Okay, let's get out of here. Just about. Whew. Yeah, there we go. You can see why it's kind of difficult getting back in there. So it needs 2 loads of wooden plank. Actually, you could go pick up the wooden planks and the metal and take care of these 2 missions, or contracts. Actually, task, not anything other than saying. Got the rock slide and boatman's house, Riverside Repair. Then we could take this trailer and the other trailer that has the wood on it, full of wood. Or we could do metal. A lot of choices. Might as well do metal. Carry the 2. Just talking out loud. When we are ready to go back, let's get 2 loads of metal and the trailer that has 2 pieces of the 2 things of wood in it. So this needs the 2 wood also, and 1 metal beam for the rock slide. Also need to fill up our tank. Almost through. For some reason, I tend to save the Riverside Repair to the last one, and I wanted to take care of it first this time. For some reason, it always gives me trouble. I don't know what it is about that one. Okay, so got the rest of the rock slide. Boatman's house. Good deal. So, do we have enough gas to do this and come back? Let's kind of monitor how quickly the gas goes down. It's at 96 right now, 95. It's running out pretty quickly, gas mate. Thought that was snow at first. It's big drops of rain. Yeah, I think we could actually do it. Be okay. So we can get 1 load of metal. Like this. And while we're here, we're gonna remove the cargo that's just laying there so it doesn't get rusty. I don't think it actually gets rusty, it just, in my mind, I want to get rid of it so that it doesn't rust. Go down the wrong way here. And it's not like there's any police or anything that could arrest you. So I'll get the 2 loads of wood. I think we can make it without loading up, or without going to the gas station. So those are famous last words. So it took about 10 gallons to get from, or liters, to get from the rock slide to where we are right now. That should be plenty, I think. Got some sweet hydraulics on this truck. Bouncing. Oh, took a little bit of damage there. I was enjoying bouncing a little bit too much. All right, we're gonna get two. Yep, that's what we need. We'll come back for a new load of wood on our way back. So we're going to do Riverside Repair and the rock slide. And it's running pretty long for this video, so we might have to push the Chevy Kodiak until the next video. Although I do want to get it taken care of. We'll have to wait because we have a lot of stuff to get to. Low resolution there. In order to get the game to run smoothly, I had to make some sacrifices on the way it looks. Looking to get a hopefully a better gearbox for this truck. That would make it epic. We go into low or high of the low option, low gear. That would help us out. And one thing to consider is if you're running low on gas and you're on this side of the map and close to the trailer store, you can always go to the trailer store, purchase a gas trailer, fill up, and sell the gas trailer. It's like your own free gas station wherever you're at. Should be able to go back in auto and be okay. Might as well save some gas and put it back in low with the diff lock. It's getting pretty late in the day, so once we clear the rock slide and the boatman's house, we'll call it a day. I like the way this is turning out. Getting a lot of contracts done early and a lot of tasks also. Can hear the dog. I like this little garden here. Is that cactus or something? I don't know. That's not cactus. Pansies or I don't know what. I'm not good on knowing what flowers or what. You notice a lot of these houses are for sale. And just knocked their mailbox down. Sorry, people. I've got a lot of repairs to do outside of work. Thankfully, I think everybody is cool with me just knocking down everything. Don't get a whole lot of complaints. Have a nice day. Goodbye. Goodbye, buddy. I hope you found your dad. What's this one? Stuck trailer. It looks like the first wave of relief workers that rolled up here were a bunch of idiots. They managed to lose a whole trailer. Go find it and bring it back, will you? $1,600, 240 XP. And that trailer is right there. So let's go ahead and accept that while we're here. We're going to go up to the rock slide first, or should we go to the Riverside Repair first? let's go ahead and do Riverside Repair first. As much as I don't want to, that way if we're running low on gas, we can go to the trailer store and not have to backtrack. Be nice to get this one done. I don't have to worry about coming back here and flipping. I'll just talk about flipping. Makes me scared. But it wouldn't be the end of the world. Although my goal is not to have to recover the vehicle. Getting on dangerous ground here. Let's back up. Getting a little lopsided there. Getting a little scary. There we go. Ooh. You can see why I don't like going into this area. Turn our lights on. Got 35 liters of gas. Hopefully we can get back at least to the main road and get a refuel. Almost there. $29. 29 liters of gas on the wall. Running straight towards those rocks. You can do it, water boy. I've got faith. Here we go. Wish me luck. Geronimo. Notice how silent I'm getting. Like, nervous. Back there. Can hear a dog here. I don't see a dog there. Riverside Repair. Finished. Wonderful. Our small but proud fleet will be sailing down the river in no time. Thanks a lot. No problemo. Glad to help. Let's see if we can back out of this thing. Not the easiest of spots. Now we're contending with our gas tank, but that's alright, because we can fill out with another truck. Won't be too bad. You can see the gas tank kind of shaking right there. So we might consider not going into the water. So what we'll do is we'll go to the garage. Well, first let's call it a day. That was a long day. Let's go to the garage. We could get in the GMC if we wanted to. Or we take one of these. I'm gonna get the GMC though. Well, Nope. I'm gonna go in probably this truck. Snowrunner. We go ahead and get the Snowrunner gearbox. Engine's good. Still has the stock suspension. We'll raise the tires on it. It's good in the mud. That's good. Alright. Let's see the garage in this fella. I like the color of this truck. It turned out pretty good. Alright, fuel carrier, we need about $800 more, is that right? Yeah, about $750. That's okay. So, let's bring it back. Let's check out our map, see if I'm missing anything. Okay, we've got the fuel tank. That's... I think what we should do is get the GMC. That makes the most sense. Let's get the GMC out. So we've upgraded it pretty well. Should do what we need it to do. And let's take a look at our map. Look at ski forwarding. We're currently doing that one. Pipe dream. 2 loads of brick to the factory, which we could wait on that. Lost container. Need a crane for. Consumables to the town storage. Wouldn't break. Okay, so on our way back across the river, we can get the consumables that go to town storage. So that works out. Yeah, we got the raised suspension on this. It's running pretty smoothly. Although it still doesn't handle the mud too well. But right now it's driving like a dream. Like a dream. And it starts acting up right when I said that. Of course. There we go. See what I said about the GMC? It's, even though we've upgraded it, it still has a lot of trouble with getting where it needs to go. So let's get the consumables here at the farm. We'll bring those to town storage. It's part of one of the contracts. Try to drive on the grass a little bit because this area, for some reason, this GMC does not do well in at all. And maybe a little weight on the in our back cargo will help us drive a little faster. Giving our back tires a little bit more traction and stuff. camera sometimes gets a little wonky. Not much you can do about it. But actually there is something to do about it. You can change the camera style in the settings menu. I forgot about that. I've not done that before, but I bet it's... If it drives you crazy doing it this way, the camera kind of doing its own thing, you can do the classic style, so I'm not sure what that looks like. Maybe we could test that out. So I'm going to take this fuel tank with us. Back up and attach it. There we go. And as far as getting to the Fleet Star with this, it makes me worried that the GMC won't be able to handle it, but there's another way to get to the area that we could get to, so not too worried about it. And then we could just drag the GMC and the fuel tank out with the Fleet Star. Should be able to handle it. What's odd is like the first mission, the tutorial mission, the GMC works perfectly. But then like after that it starts becoming less and less dependable as far as getting through mud and stuff. I don't know if it's something that I'm doing different or what exactly is going on. So almost to the road here, and remember we gotta get some metal to fix the fallen power line and the bridge that's gone out. That's okay. I'm gonna pause the video a little bit right now. Okay, 1 second. Alright, so we're back and I'm gonna go downtown and we're gonna go to the area that has the Fleet Star, the back way. Instead of going the front way that has all the mud and stuff, we can go to the side street on the far side of the city downtown. Hopefully that made sense. Plus we got the vehicle spare or the consumables in our truck right now that we can deliver to town storage. And be even closer to having all the contracts and stuff done on this side of the map. That'd be great. That's alright. Took 1 damage to one of the wheels and 2 damage to suspension. That's okay. Because each time you go to the garage, you can repair your vehicle. So we're making good progress on this map. And some of the missions require us to go to the second area, Smithville Dam, second map in Michigan. So we'll be going there pretty soon also. A lot to look forward to. Let's take a left at the second stop sign, or yield sign, I guess. Oh, there isn't a sign. We're gonna go, let's look at our map. We're gonna go up here. Actually, is that the best way? Let's go that way. I feel like we'll have to cross some pretty narrow rocky areas if we go the other way. So we covered this one as one service spare part and one load of brick. Got the 30 XP for discovering it. So this road to our left is the one we need to take. Let's take a look at it. Is that going to be better? Yeah, let's give it a shot. I'm trying to think if this is going to be better than taking the route that was by the watchtower, and I think it is, because there's a ton of trees around that we can winch onto if need be. It's just around the river here. Just around the river bend. See, you miss this if you don't listen to the commentary track. Good old Disney classics with David. Look at these cute old trees. They must be destroyed. This one might give us some trouble. Okay. So far, so good. Yeah, I think it's going to do better this way than it would have had we gone the normal way through that mud and water in front of the watchtower, because this has a tendency to get stuck pretty easily in the mud. Just got a little bit more like a refuel. It's a good lesson in maintenance of your fuel. It's a good example of making sure that you know how much fuel and be as cautious as possible as far as usage. So let's do refuel, fleet start, bada bing, bada boom. Let's change trucks. So we're gonna attach the winch. Attach the winch. Right there. Let's see how this does. It should be good. And now we could drag this across and have two trucks in this area. That would be helpful. So it was a win-win. It worked out for us. Plus we got all of the stuff from the Riverside Repair done. Don't have to worry about that. It's amazing how much this fleet start can pull. We could load up this truck with this trailer and the GMC with the trailer similar to this and carry like 4 loads of metal at one go, maybe 5. No, I think it's just 4. Still, it's pretty epic. Get it? Still, it's pretty epic. Ha! because of the metal. Anywho. Yeah, this is pretty impressive. This truck is able to do this. Hopefully that gas is going to stay right side up. I think I can. Once we get it a little bit closer to the road, we'll cut it off. Take this up to the right slide. Should be good. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. So we'll clear this out, then go back, fill it with wood, and pick up the trailer that has the wood on it. Maybe. Or do we need metal more than that? Probably so. Right slide. No more. I just heard you took care of the rock slides. You're making quite a name for yourself. Great job. 180 XP, 1,600 bucks. Well, thank you very much. All right, let's look at our contracts. You get the 2 loaded wood, not brick. What do we need for this? Brick, metal beams to the factory. Okay. What else? Consumables, we got that. So we should get the trailer down there. There's a service trailer there that we could sell. And there's the one that's stuck. Of course, you could cross here if you wanted to, but it's pretty difficult to do. So we're going to try to make a U-turn and go back towards the sawmill, or lumber mill. You know what, we're running pretty long on this video, so I'm going to go ahead and cut it off, but thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, please subscribe and give it a thumbs up. It really helps me out a whole lot, but I'll see you in the next video. Thanks, bye.